Sutton Stracke, star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, just unveiled her latest loungewear line. Although the majority of her admirers embraced her new brand, some left hurtful comments on her Instagram post. A star of Rhobh introduces Sutton's lounge collection over the hectic holiday weekend. Sutton posted pictures of herself wearing pieces from her new line on Instagram. She opted for traditional black leggings and a white top in the third picture, whereas in the other two she donned brown and pink shorts and shirts. Fans were immediately drawn to the former ballerina's slender legs and started trolling the Rhobh star in the comment section. "Sutton, although I adored you, you want to have someone else appear in the shorts." One fan said, "I say this with love, but everything ain't for everybody." One user asked, "I don't think a crop top is going to work at 50. "It's a no for me," remarked a fourth. However, not all of the comments were critical of Sutton. Several praised her new endeavor. "You are the most adorable." One fan wrote, "I love all of these. I can't wait for my wife to rock these." One fan wrote, even tagging their wife. The Rhobh Season 14 teaser puts Sutton Stracke's feud with Dorit Kemsley front and center. Bravo released a teaser for the forthcoming season of Rhobh only days before Sutton debuted her new loungewear ensembles. Sutton and her best friend Garcelle Beauvais, as well as Kyle Richards, Dorit Kemsley, and Erika Jayne, will return as diamond holders in Season 14. The cast is joined for the first time by newcomer Bazoma St. John and friend Jennifer Tilly. Additionally, Kathy Hilton will make a comeback as a cast buddy. Dorit disparages Sutton in the teaser by referring to her as phony. Pointing to Sutton, Dorit declares, "This is not real." Sutton responds, "This is as real as it gets." When Dorit and Sutton were ready to face off, fans were ecstatic. After not liking and putting up with one another for years, Dorit and Sutton are now engaged in a full-fledged rivalry. Regarding the teaser, a fan said on X, "My prayers have been answered because Sutton spared her so many times and I've had it." Bravo is being evasive regarding a certain return date, even though the teaser may be pleasing Rhobh fans. The teaser only indicated that Rhobh would return in the autumn, but it verified the launch dates for RHONY and RHOSLC. Tell us, are you planning to purchase anything from Sutton's latest collection? Which side do you support in her conflict with Dorit? Sutton Stracke is no stranger to bold statements. From her unfiltered commentary on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to her unapologetic love of couture, the Georgia-born socialite has built her entire Bravo persona on eccentricity wrapped in luxury. But her latest venture, the launch of her very own fashion line, Sutton by Sutton, has fans talking for all the wrong reasons. What was meant to be Sutton's glamorous debut as a designer and fashion entrepreneur has turned into a storm of internet trolling, meme-making, and even fashion think pieces questioning whether this was high art or high chaos. One thing's for sure, Beverly Hills hasn't seen a fashion scandal like this since Dorit mistook vintage for confused. A launch with lavish hopes. Sutton announced her fashion collection with a dramatic teaser on Instagram. A dreamy slow-motion video of her strutting through a palatial Beverly Hills garden in a billowing lavender cape, whispering the words, "For the woman who isn't afraid," to be seen. The official launch party was held in her chic West Hollywood boutique, filled with influencers, fashion editors, and a few of her fellow housewives, including Garcelle Beauvais, Crystal Kung Minkoff, and a surprisingly neutral Kyle Richards. The event featured mannequins posed like ballerinas in lace rompers, trays of champagne balanced atop vintage sewing machines, and a jazz quartet playing Billie Eilish covers. Sutton gave a tearful speech about designing from the soul and breaking fashion's boring box. But when the lookbook dropped online, the internet erupted. "This looks like Tim Burton's Bridesmaids collection." Sutton's collection was, in her own words, a love letter to the South, Parisian sensibility, and eccentric freedom. But fans saw something else entirely. Within hours, fashion watchdog accounts and Bravo fans began posting screenshots of the line: tall capes paired with cowboy boots, brocade skirts covered in oversized bows, and a pantsuit made entirely of lace with see-through panels in questionable areas. Twitter was savage. "This looks like Tim Burton's Bridesmaids collection. Are we supposed to wear these to brunch or to haunt an abandoned plantation?" Sutton said, "Gone with the wind, but make it confusing and $800. One outfit, a lime green romper with a train and matching parasol, became a meme almost instantly, with one fan dubbing it Confederate What Happens. Live host Andy Cohen couldn't resist taking a light jab, joking, "I didn't know Miss Havisham meets Coachella was the vibe we needed this year, but apparently Sutton did." Sutton clapped back, never one to sit quietly. Sutton took to Instagram with her signature mix of grace and shade. In a post featuring a close-up of her favorite piece, a sequined corset layered over a sheer gingham dress, she wrote, "They mocked Coco Chanel too. Fashion is meant to provoke, inspire, and yes, confuse those who aren't ready." Fans flooded the comments with both support and sarcasm. One commented, "Queen of delusion and design," while another chimed in, "We still love you, Sutton, even if the clothes look like haunted doll cosplay." Despite the trolling, her diehard supporters, affectionately called Sutties, rallied behind her. "At least she's doing hair," one wrote. "These other housewives are just slapping their names on sweatpants." Housewives react. Not all are impressed. Garcelle, Sutton's closest ally, called the line unique and brave, but Crystal seemed less enthusiastic, remarking in a confessional, "I think Sutton is having fun, and that's what counts, right?" Erica Jane, never one to bite her tongue, posted a shady story of her dog dressed in a frilly pink tutu with the caption, "My new Sutton original arrived." Ouch. Lisa Rinna, who has been quiet since her RHOBH exit, simply posted a black and white photo of herself in a sleek pantsuit with the words, "Style." Period. Many took it as a not-so-subtle dig. From Southern Belle to Fashion Rebel? Despite the backlash, Sutton insists she's not backing down. In a Page 6 interview the day after the launch, she shared, "I didn't expect everyone to get it. I didn't even want that. What I wanted was a line that reflects how I see women: whimsical, strong, unpredictable." She added that each piece was named after a woman in her life: the Portia, the Garcelle, and yes, even the Erica, which happens to be the most avant-garde, a half-cape jumpsuit with a rhinestone neck collar. When asked if she considered tumming it down next season, Sutton laughed, "Darling, if I tummed it down, it wouldn't be me. And isn't that what people tune in for? Sales versus shade, what the numbers say." Despite the internet jokes, Sutton by Sutton reportedly saw a spike in sales after the trolling began. Her team confirmed that 3 pieces sold out within 48 hours, including the now infamous romper. Analysts suspect the backlash may have helped her visibility, pushing the line into viral territory. "It's a classic case of bad press being good business," one fashion writer noted. "Love it or hate it, everyone's talking about it." The bigger picture. Sutton's journey from timid housewife in kitten heels to fashion lightning rod has been nothing short of a Bravo evolution. And while not everyone is lining up to buy a $900 ruffled blazer with built-in gloves, they are, at the very least, paying attention. In a world where housewives turned designers often churn out safe, logo-heavy loungewear, Sutton took a risk, one that may have backfired, but also pushed boundaries in a way few expected from her. As Garcelle said in a recent clip, "Sutton might be the only woman I know who could be trolled, laughed at, and still throw a better party than anyone." And that, perhaps, is Sutton's secret weapon. She doesn't need to win the internet. She just needs to stay fabulous while trying. Sound off in the comments below.